Hey folks, welcome back to another Palm Master video. So we do have this Singsu Morty. Singsu Silver is coming up. Singsu Morty and a Shiny Ho-Oh rerun, and just did a daily there, didn't get it, it's fine. So yeah, here's the thing about this Singsu Morty. So mine is at 4 out of 5, right? Mine's at 4 out of 5, and he got his 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5 expansion. And folks are wondering, you know, is it worth going for that 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5? Look, I had his 4 out of 5 before this, so, you know, I already had him at 4 out of 5 beforehand. But, like, for example, okay, if you don't have him at 4 out of 5, or whatever, if you only have him at 3 out of 5, the question is it really worth going for that 4 out of 5 and 5 out of 5? And honestly, my opinion is probably not. And you know, is the stuff that he got in his 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5 bad or whatever? Or is it, you know, no, it's not bad, because if you look at what he got, right, he got, let's actually go to his grid. So, at 4 out of 5, he has, Crit Squad on his trainer move, and he also got Sunny Day, Team Hit and Heal, right? These two things. Are they really useful? Okay, let's look at the easy one first. Crit Squad. This is not very useful. This is just not very useful. Like, you know, you get an extra +1 crit for your whole team when you use your trainer move. Does it max out your team's crit faster? Yes, obviously. Is it worth 10 energy picking up? I don't really feel like it. I don't really think so, because do keep in mind, he already buffs crit on his trainer move, right? He already buffs crit, right? It's not like he doesn't buff crit at all, and then boom, you give him the ability to buff crit, and that's a different conversation. That would be really, really, you know, useful. But he already buffs it, right? In Sun, at least. So he already buffs it in Sun. So just set up Sun and use it, right? And it's not like he doesn't have NPR there either, if you know, because it's only +1. He has NPR, and it's NPR 3. NPR 3 on a 2 base MP move. The chances of you getting that, you know, 1 NPR in 2 tries is pretty darn high. It's pretty high, right? So I really wouldn't say that's much of an issue. It really is, again, it's not completely useless, right? Because it means that you could just use it straight off the bat in the battle. You don't have to rely on the NPR to max out your team's crit, but also, you know, if you don't want to, you know, use Sunny Day from the beginning of the battle, you could just use it straight up, right? You get the crit without Sun on the field anyway, so like, yeah, it's not like completely useless, but it's also not adding something, you know, to his kit that he didn't already have, right? So like, you could already achieve what this does. It's just less efficient, right? Less efficient. It just makes it a bit more efficient, which is nice, but again, not really necessary. And it does, again, it costs you 10 energy, right? Especially on a grid that has so much really good stuff already at 3 out of 5 that you really want to spend your energy on, right? So like, for example, this grid I'm building, just for this showcase video to pick up the 4 out of 5 nodes, right? I just picked them up because, like, it's like, you know, I'm forcing myself to pick them up. So look at all the stuff I'm missing out on, right? I'm missing out on, like, the Speeding Sun, missing out on Sunny Disposition, right? Missing out on Team Give Me 5 and Adrenaline, which are probably his 2 big nodes here, right? Dashing Team 9 on Flame Charge, that's a team speed buff every time you use Flame Charge. The Potion, Master Healer stuff, Friend Mend, Friend Care, right? All this stuff, you know, Team Mind Bracing, Body Bracing to buff your team's defense as well reliably. Like, these are a lot of stuff you are missing because he already has a very expensive grid, and it's expensive for a reason because the nodes are good, right? It's a similar situation with the Anniversary May sort of grid, right? Like, they already had a lot of really good stuff on the grid. And then the other thing at 4 out of 5 is Team Hit and Heal, which gives gradual healing effect to all allied pairs when you use it, and is gradual healing for your whole team good. Yes, but also I don't think it's very necessary, right? Because, like, he already has in his passive Team Sunbathe 9, which heals your team, you know, every time you use a move in Sun anyways. Is this more heals? Yes, but then on top of that, he has potions, which you could also pick up with Master Healer with this energy instead, right? Because this costs you 10 energy, right? An extra, what, potion NPR is only, what, 7 energy, right? And a Master Healer is 10 energy as well. So yeah, like the gradual heals will get you more healing overall, like total healing over the course of some time. But you know, sometimes you just need that burst healing, right? Just because the gradual healing is slower, right? And then, yeah, as for the 5 out of 5 nodes, you have Sunburst, which gives you sun on entry, which some people think, oh, this is great, right? It's good, but again, I don't really think it's like that big of a deal. Like, it does also cost you 10 energy. It's not only 10 energy, it's very high up here. It's surrounded by 2 10 energy nodes and a 7 energy node, and that 7 energy node in of itself is Sunny Day NPR 3, which is, again, that's an NPR 3 on a base, you know, 2 MP move, right? So the chance of you getting that NPR, at least one of them, is not super low either, right? And then the other one up here is Endurance, and is Endurance nice and all? Yeah, sure, but like, he's a very, very good, look at these stats. He's a crazy good tank, right? And then, you know, he buffs his own defense, special defense on his trainer move as well, right? And then when you use Sunny Day, you know, buffs that as well, like for the whole team. And again, he has got all these potions, all those gradual healings. Like, I don't really think it's that big of a deal, right? I just don't think it's that big of a deal. Conversely, his 2 out of 5 nodes, because again, these also give you 2 out of 5 nodes. These 2 out of 5 nodes are low-key kind of nice, right? Although I didn't pick them up here, but against certain legendary gauntlet stages, Quick Cure and Natural Remedy are really, really cool to have, right? Especially, you know, in the position they are, you know, they could also give you some alternate routes to your grid building. But anyways, and so the team we're running is with Ethan and Hilda here, right? And that's what the grid is kind of helping. Again, they're not like the best, whatever, but you know, Ethan being eruption based, so he wants his HP as high as possible at all times, and then Hilda with the recoil, right? I thought this would probably at least be helpful, right? So yeah, here's the benefit of the top node, right? Which is no sun at all, and then you still get the crit at least, right? And since we didn't get an NPR here, it's probably safer just to go ahead and Sunny Day here, just so we make sure we get that max crit for our team over here, right? So, anyways, let's get this going. We got that group afflictor there as well, right? And or Sunny Afflict, I don't even remember what it's called. We're not gonna sync with Ho over here. We'll just go ahead and sync with Ethan, just cause, you know, didn't get too many chances to really try out his new stuff that much. So let's give it another shot. I did change his EX outfit back because I don't know, I just like the classic Ethan look, man. Can you blame me? All right, don't have gauges. Let's toke the fire. At least it helps with his multipliers a bit. Again, unfortunately, since we didn't pick up the thing after sync, so we don't have the max special attack here, right? Both those, that's annoying for Ethan. But again, great thing with Ho here is, oh, we're on round 1, so we have infinite terrain here. Anyways, that slightly sucks for I mean, it's good, but like, it's not great for our showcase purposes, right? So. Okay. I don't know why I did believe here again. It's just like the extra bit of I guess defenses because they're about to sink. But otherwise, you know, say probably the healing is a bit more in dire need right now. Which again, he has potions, but he could also heal with his you know, just attacking and sun, right, and all that stuff. Anyways, there we go. Get some heals in there. Okay, just make sure, you know, heal up Hilda a bit, just so we can maybe tank this sync. I'm not sure. It is a 2.5 maximum mode sync, so might be a bit tough, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully we can. And we'll have a Hilda potion up there, just ready to go if we need so. Well, maybe we'll throw one in. I don't think we really needed it, but you know, for good measure, I guess. So yeah, let's just keep on healing, get Ethan's HP back up a bit, hopefully. So again, he could just do a bit more damage. That eruption. Okay. Yeah. Just every single time, right? He heals his team when he's attacking in Sun, and he heals himself too with Sunbathe 9. So yeah, I really don't feel like the extra gravity healing. It's nice to have, but I don't think it's like the biggest deal in the world, right? On the other hand, wow, that Mega Horn did a lot of damage. well, maybe you could argue, damn, shoulda picked up that that endurance at, you know, 5/5. But again, like, the other thing is, you know, 5/5 is not cheap, right? Not everyone could just straight up afford 5/5ing a unit, right? Those things, they cost you quite a bit, and you just have to also have that, you know, cost evaluation, right? Like, are you gonna use a candy for that? Probably shouldn't have filler, but it's going down. Should you use a candy for that, or should you use gems to pull for another copy? I just feel like probably not. Like, at least that's what I'm doing. My strategy is I'm just gonna do dailies on his banner, and if we get him on dailies, then great. If we don't, then, you know, not the biggest loss ever, right? And the other thing is just the sun on entry. Yeah, it's a very similar situation to Anniversary May's grid situation, right? I feel so, like, it's nice to have. It's nice to have, right? You look at them, they're solid nodes, right? And, you know, they could sort of open some different ways of doing things with Ho in terms of, you know, different Q orders, maybe move orders and all that stuff. And, you know, that's all nice, less RNG, which is always great. But on the other hand, again, if you look at his grid, right, what are you sacrificing to pick those up, right? Like again, I'm just doing this for the showcase video. Normally, I probably would not be picking up those notes unless I just absolutely just really need that extra bit of healing, right? But then again, you could still just pick up this potion stuff, right? You pick up this potion stuff. You could go ahead and you could, the team give me 5. Like, this is like this support EX sync stuff, right? This is all really good in master mode. Like, there's just dashing team 9, fantastic. He just has way too many good stuff already at 3 out of 5, right? But like if you're wanting, okay, you know, I have a 2 out of 5. Do I want 3 out of 5 Ho? And I say, yeah, probably. Like, you don't have to have or 1 out of 5, right? Because his extra 2 out of 5 and 3 out of 5 are really nice. Like, but like 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5, these are good nodes, but they're just not. You just won't realistically use them too much. So yeah, that's I guess my suggestion. Don't really just chase for it. Again, if you can afford to do some dailies on it, and if you get them on like a daily discount, then sure, right? Because it's discounted. But otherwise, I wouldn't really suggest going for it, right? Like, yeah, especially if you are a bit lower on support can. There's just more valuable places to spend it on, right? So anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. I guess I hope y'all enjoyed it, guys. Think in the comments down below, like, enjoy the video, subscribe to our channel for some more Bone Magic content. I'll see you guys in the next one then.